All right, I'm late on this Josh cast. I know. I recorded one yesterday and I didn't like it, so I'm recording it again today, giving it a try. Just finishing my acai bowl. Licking all of it, being very bad. I had boneless chicken wings today. A lot of sugar in that because it was barbecue in the sauce. And then this acai bowl, which is fruit and acai and chocolate and even more sugar. It's just all sugar. It's all sugar. I'm going to turn into a candy cane at this point. Um, I'm paranoid. I'm a paranoid person. Uh, and I'm in constant anxiety. You know this. I know this. But it dawned on me today that I try to hide this from people. And I've learned to hide this. And it's gotten to the point where I can carry on a conversation with someone in a very professional way, and they may not know that underneath it all, I am a neurotic, paranoid mess. Utterly paranoid. I'm recording this in my car right now. It's 10:01 p.m. No one is around, and there's a part of me that's like, I hope I'm not being too loud. But I am paranoid. I'm freaked out about the way that I look because I look very Jewish, and I'm terrified I'm going to be the victim of a hate crime. That somebody is going to kill me for how I look. Terrifying. I mean, it is pretty obviously I have a very Jewish face. And I'm not, and I sit there and I'll say to myself, well, maybe in the moment, if I had to defend myself, I could get it together and, I don't know, somehow do that martial arts move that I saw on an episode of Batman. Right down to the, seeing the word pow fly out. Yeah, I'm sure I could do that. I'm sure. No, let me tell you my reaction time. All right. In high school, I'm walking down the hall in between classes. Somebody starts some fireworks. The kid in front of me jumps to the bottom, jumps to the floor. Just assumes that they're bullets, jumps to the floor. He would have survived. I saw him jump to the floor. In my mind, I was like, oh, that's probably a good idea. And I lost my balance, and my backpack, which was very heavy, kind of took the lead, and I just kind of fell sideways and sat on the floor. I'd be dead. I would be dead right now if that was actual bullets. So I have no idea how I'm going to survive. And emotionally, I am always in a panicked place. And I think I'm beginning to see it now. I'm beginning to see it now. This is why I've been shutting myself off emotionally all these years, because it's too much. First day of kindergarten, I get on the bus. I tell the bus driver my address, my home address. I live at 12402, blah, blah, blah. Home address. The fact that I just said the 12402 is freaking me out right now. I don't even live there anymore. My parents don't live there anymore. I didn't give you all the information. But did I give you enough information for you to come and kill me? Second day, kindergarten. I tell the bus driver my home address. Third day, I tell the bus driver my home address. Finally, he says, I know where you live. I got it. I got it. Because I'm afraid that the bus driver is going to forget where I live and he's going to take me to the wrong place. This is the terror that I feel. This is the terror that I have as I'm walking through the world. Ugh. It's making me tired already. Giving me a headache. Ah, but constant fear, constant paranoia. I don't believe anybody. I don't trust anybody. And a teacher who said, I'm the kind of guy, this a direct quote, Steve North, he said this. So the kind of guy where somebody says, how you doing today? And my response is, what do you mean by that? And he's 100% correct. That is who I am to a T. I have a mild headache right now. Is this the end? That's what I'm thinking. Am I about to go into diabetic shock? Too much sugar. I think I put on a show where I'm not afraid, and I don't think anybody sees through it. Or I think everybody sees through it. Everybody sees through it. Everybody sees through it. I couldn't lead people into battle. What kind of speech would it be? All right, guys, I can point you in the direction of the battle, and we're probably all going to die. Anything I would say to you beyond that is a lie. I'm feeling dehydrated. Maybe that's the root of the headache. Of course, if I drink all this water now before I go to bed, I will have to pee in the middle of the night. I also keep checking my TikTok, hoping that my problems will be solved. But I'm just going to wake up one day and there's going to be 1 million views. That's what I keep hoping. It's just going to be 1 million views. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe there will be 1 million views. Maybe. One view. One like. The guy that's running, he's going on his evening jog, and I waited until he got far enough away from the car for me to keep talking. What am I afraid that he's going to hear? He's going to hear me yelling, and what is he going to? I'm going to be judged? Paranoid, people. Paranoid. That is my brain. That is my brain. So I have obsessive compulsive disorder where I have to do these rituals to feel better. And I think I'm always in such a state of paranoia and anxiety. My brain has to invent games to distract myself from the paranoia and the anxiety. Because if I rip away the obsessive compulsive, it's just all anxiety all the time. It is impossible for me to relax. I don't believe it. I don't believe that things are calm. Things are getting better? Really? No, they're not. Just a dress rehearsal for tomorrow's pain. That's all joy is. An illusion. Oh, man. When will this pandemic be over so we can get the next one started? That's my question. That's the $64,000 question right there. When will that happen? I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm checking my email. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm checking my email while doing a podcast. It's uh, not good. It's not good that I'm doing this, but I'm addicted to checking it, and it makes me feel better when I check my email. It's almost become an obsessive compulsive thing. I'm compulsively checking my email and my social media. Like, is today going to be the day? Is there a change? Is somebody sending me in good information, good news? Is something happening? The only time I get that is when I stop looking at everything. So I'm trying to force myself to stop looking at everything, and then I can't pull away, or I can't pull away long enough. I'm very tired right now. I'm feeling dehydrated and I just want to sleep. And I'm not going to sleep immediately. I will sleep eventually, but not immediately. And I'm just rambling and I'm distracted. And I don't know, maybe it's an ADD. Do I have ADD? Maybe I have ADD. I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't think so. I also looked up for the 19th time today to see if I was autistic, and I'm not autistic either. I'm just a loser. I feel like such a loser, which is me falling into a depression, which I've discovered the depression for me is the break from anxiety. That's why I keep hearing them say that anxiety and depression are connected. And that makes sense. I think depression is where I go when I'm too exhausted from the anxiety. Like depression should be called resting anxiety. It's like the lazy river of anxiety. Remember that ride at the water park? That was a ride at the water park, the lazy river, which was just a river that would go around and around, you just go around and around and you sit in the inner tube. And it was my favorite ride. Perhaps because it reminds me of my own depression. Oh my God. Paranoid about my environment. It would be very easy for someone to break into where I live right now and kill me. Not that I'm asking, not that I'm inviting it, but I got to say I'm not feeling a lot of security. And the irony is that I'll be viciously murdered in a very secure place. That's just how the universe works, which makes me afraid of secure places now. This is my mind. This is my mind, people. This is my mind. I'm checking my TikTok again. Any change? Not really. Not really much of a change. Oh man, I am paranoid. Never fails. Never fails. It never fails. Like there are things I want to talk about and I'm afraid to talk about out of paranoia. There's probably no reason not to talk about them. Should I should I pick one thing that I'm afraid to talk about right now, talk about it and get it out there? Should I just go ahead and do that? Maybe I should go ahead and do that and maybe go ahead and do that and put my faith in a higher power. Maybe I need to be on step 2. Maybe that's what I need right now. Accept that I'm powerless. Put my faith in a higher power. It really is hard for me to do that right now. It's hard for me to put my faith in a higher power. It's hard to imagine the higher power going, yeah, let's go. I approve the pandemic, which compared to a lot of other things in my life and in other people's life is actually not that bad. Comparatively. But still, I struggle with this concept. But I will put my faith in a higher. There's somebody who was a Facebook friend of mine who's not a Facebook friend of mine now, and I spent the whole day in a panic because I wasn't sure if maybe they just got off of Facebook or did they block me. And I'm frantically Googling, how do I know if I've been blocked on Facebook? Which is a stupid thing to Google because the last thing Facebook would want to give me is information that I have been blocked on Facebook. That defeats the purpose of being blocked on Facebook. So either I was blocked on Facebook or somebody got off of Facebook or changed their page or whatever. Naturally, I'm assuming they hate me. Naturally, I jump right to, it's because I'm a despicable human being. That's what it is. And maybe I'm not. Is it possible that I can have faith that I'm not a despicable human being? Is it possible that I can actually have enough faith in myself to say, Josh, you're not a bad person? And whatever this is, it's probably not going to lead to a lawsuit. Relax. No, I can't. I'm terrified. Terrified. What did I do? What did I do? Because I posted a picture of myself with a headshot and saying, this is my new headshot. It was a picture of Moses. Did that do it? What did I do? Oh, God. Oh, God. What did I do? I'm yelling a lot. That's happening. I'm yelling quite a bit here. No, but I'm just beginning to realize that um, all these intense emotions I'm feeling. Why is it that when I'm talking to someone, or even when I'm watching old footage of old sets I've done, I'm like, well, why is none of that emotion in what I'm in my voice? Why is none of that emotion in my voice? Oh, because I'm pushing it down. That's why. I am pushing it down. I am putting on this act. I'm putting on this show to show everybody that I am calm, when clearly I am not calm. Well, no more show, people. I'm taking off the mask. I hope you're prepared for the insanity that's about to come out of this face. How do we know that the food was prepared by a chef? The specialty gourmet, healthy, deliverable meal. It's prepared by a chef. How do we know that? How do we know that the organic food is organic when it says organic on it? We don't know. We don't know. We're trusting that enough people are checking to make sure that it is organic. But we don't know. I don't know. We don't know. I don't like needles. I looked away. I got the vaccine. I looked away when they were injecting me with the vaccine, and I swear to you, more than 5 times the day I got the vaccine, I thought, what if they didn't inject me? What if they saw that I didn't see, and they said, you know what? He's not looking. We'll save this for somebody else. I actually had that thought. Nuts. I am nuts. Is this even recording? Is this even recording? Yeah, so that was weird. It stopped recording. I think I screamed so loud, my new AirPods said, "All right, we're not going to record that." I blew them out. I blew out the AirPods with that. But yeah, I actually did have that thought. What if they didn't inject me? And then I said, "Don't be ridiculous. They injected me. I'm sure it's fine. I can take off the Band-Aid and look for the little hole," which I still haven't done. Probably should do that. But yeah, that was the paranoid thought that I had. 9 times out of 10, right when I'm about to fall asleep and I actually feel my heartbeat, I'm like, is this when I have the heart attack? and then I'm awake for another hour. This is my brain. This is what is going on in my head. This is how I am feeling. I am feeling. This is what I have not been expressing on stage. And this is what I need to start expressing on stage more. I'm finally beginning to understand what they've all been saying. Barb has been telling me this. Steve North told me this. I got to be this person because I am this person. My legs are shaking right now. That's how neurotic and nervous I am at this point. All right. It's about 20 minutes. I'm going to post this. I don't know what you're going to do with this, but I'm going to post it.